Who are you? Why are you appearing inside my bedroom? Why can't I move?
My name is Fuyuanchi. Tonight is the night for me and my wife to consummate our marriage.
It was you. You made it impossible for me to marry a man, and prevented me from succeeding to the position of saintess, and caused my mother to suffer an unjust accusation. You bastard! I will kill you.
My wife, they dared to covet you. Only taking their lives is already considered exceptional mercy from me.
Let go of me. I will kill you.
I didn't expect my woman to be so spirited. You're lower, like this very much.
Let go of me, you bastard. I will kill you.
A moment of spring night is worth 1,000 pieces of gold. My wife, after your husband properly disciplines you, you won't be so naughty anymore.
You bastard. Let go of me.
The Meow woman who served last night reported that when she passed Lee Suzu's bedroom, sounds of her and a man having illicit relations were heard inside. If we go now, we can surely catch her in the act. Lee Mingju, if it is proven that this did not happen, I will certainly punish you according to clan law.
Yesterday,
Clan Elder, Grand Elder of the Meow Domain.
although Miss Lee Suzu was stripped of her prospective saintess status, the announcement must still wait until the saintess succession ceremony. 3 days later to be proclaimed to the millions of Meow people. But before that, no scandal must be allowed to spread. If I verify that your accusation is false, even if you are the next prospective saintess, no one will be able to save you.
Clan Elder, Second Elder of the Meow Domain.
Please rest assured, Matriarch and the 2 elders. I can take full responsibility for this matter. Lee Suzu, weren't you trying to compete with me? Wait until the elders catch you and that wild man. In the act, you will surely be cut into 1,000 pieces and thrown into the snake pit, wishing you were dead. Silly girl. At such a critical juncture, you absolutely must not do anything foolish.
Lee Suzu's bedroom.
Lee Suzu. Lee Suzu. Having your status as prospective saintess revoked certainly makes you ashamed to face your mother and the Meow people. But you shouldn't be so desperate for a man that you reach this point and even have such shameful dreams. I wasn't dreaming last night.
Lee Suzu, hand over the man who was illicitly involved with you last night.
Lee Mingju, you entered my bedroom without prior announcement. What do you want?
How dare you ask what I want? Then I'll tell you. The matter of you having an illicit affair last night, we already know about. If you want no one to know, you shouldn't have done it in the first place.
How did they know about what happened last night? I was just stripped of my prospective saintess status, and they couldn't wait to plant spies in my sleeping quarters. They are so eager to put me to death.
Lee Suzu, since someone has reported this, I ask you, can you prove your innocence?
What innocence still needs to be proven? The man must be hiding inside the room. Watch me find him. Tell me where you hid him. Suzu, if you truly like a man, you could have directly proposed marriage to him. You absolutely must not engage in this premarital, illicit liaison. I guess. It must be because of the Goo God's curse. Failing to marry 9 times in a row. Under long-term loneliness, it's inevitable that you'd crave a man, and shamelessly commit such a filthy act.
Are you done talking?
What if I'm done? What if I'm not done?
The film was
I advise you to quickly call the man
and
out.
narrated by
Then it's my turn to speak now.
You!
Even though I am no longer the prospective saintess, I am still the patriarch's daughter. I am still the matriarch's daughter, a concubine's daughter. Your status is already fixed. Being allowed to be brought to the Meow domain to enjoy prosperity should earn you endless gratitude. Who permitted you to cause such trouble? Elder, you are highly respected in the Meow domain. Is it possible that if I am suspected 10 times, I must prove my innocence 10 times?
You actually dare, right in front of the clan elders, to strike someone.
So what if I struck them?
You!
Do not make pointless assumptions. Watch your words. I, however, feel that what Li Suzu said is true. Li Mingju, what evidence do you have to prove it?
I have a witness.
That is excellent. Then bring the witness forward.
Sacred Mountain, Immortal Grotto.
After prolonged loneliness, it's inevitable to desire a man, and thus shamelessly commit such a filthy act.
My lord, those people from the Meow domain dared to disrespect the madam.
Dragon Attendant, Serpent Sovereign's Attendant.
I implore your lordship to grant permission for your subordinate to go and teach them a lesson.
A 1,000 years ago, Meow Lunatic became my disciple, founded the Meow domain and established his own clan, and established the sacred land, revering me as the progenitor. Today, his descendants are making trouble for my wife. This matter certainly cannot be dropped.
My lord, your dragon transformation is imminent. You absolutely must not leave the sacred land. You would be putting yourself in peril.
This lord's woman cannot suffer the slightest grievance. Do not mention this matter again.
The lord's dragon transformation is imminent, and his cultivation is severely depleted. To be safe, it is better to summon the protectors for defense. 100,000 mountains. 100,000 mountains. The Serpent Sovereign emerges. The three great protectors, demon folk of the 100,000 mountains, respectfully obey the decree. Obey the decree. That is the noise you heard? The clan leader and I are both here. Quickly explain clearly.
I genuinely heard last night. From Miss Suzu's bedroom. Sounds of intercourse with a man? This matter, I can guarantee with my life, I would never dare lie to the clan elders. Now that someone has testified, Li Suzu, what else do you have to say? No wonder in 9 weddings. The groom either died instantly, or crazy. Now the truth is revealed. Suzu, how dare you do this?
Li Suzu, someone is now testifying against you. What more can you say? This is simply the biggest scandal of our entire Meow domain.
How do you know that this maid wasn't bribed by Li Mingju to falsely accuse me?
False accusation? Fine, if that is the case. Then do you dare let the witch doctor verify whether you are still intact? Didn't you keep saying that I was a concubine's daughter? Today, I will use the status of a concubine's daughter to ruthlessly trample you underfoot, never allowing you to rise again, and completely ascend to the position of Sangsis of the Meow domain.
What should I do if the shamaness verifies my body? Not only will I be thrown into the 10,000 snake pit, but mother will also inevitably be implicated because of me.
No matter what, Suzu is also my daughter. Even if it is ultimately verified that she is still a virgin, if this matter gets out, how can she face anyone? Doesn't she always claim her status as the legitimate daughter? This is her responsibility.
Stop mentioning this matter. Verification must happen immediately. That is the highest priority. Take her away. Summon the shamaness. Yes. Go, go.
As a woman of the Meow domain, this must be my fate.
Shamaness.
Greetings, clan leader. 2 clan elders.
The two of you must immediately verify whether Li Suzu is still intact. There must be no mistakes.
As you command. Stop.
Clan leader, what else do you intend to say? even if Li Susu is your daughter. This concerns the honor of our entire Miao domain. You must not jeopardize yourself.
If, after the examination, my daughter is proven innocent, having suffered such a great injustice, how will you explain yourselves and compensate her? If Li Susu is innocent, we, mother and daughter, willingly plunge in a 10,000 snakes pit to be devoured by 10,000 snakes. Exactly.
Clan leader, look. How about this?
That is excellent.
Mother. Your daughter is unfilial. I am sorry.
Miss Suzu, we are here by order to verify. We hope you can bear with us. We require the time it takes for 1 stick of incense to burn. For verification, please wait outside the bedroom. Elder sister, I recall that in the clan law, if one person, mother or daughter, commits a mistake, the other is punished by association. Is that so? Now, immediately kneel down and beg me for mercy. Hand over your seat as clan leader and yield it to me. Perhaps then, I might spare you and your daughter's lives. You wish. Miss Suzu, please lie down.
Come on.
Miss Suzu, pardon the intrusion. Li Suzu and her mother. Even if the Goo God were present, it would be hard to save them now. Mingzhu, remember this point. Men are unreliable. Your own destiny must be controlled by yourself. Your daughter will bear that in mind.
This scandal is immense. After the shamanist completes the verification, we must ensure this news is nipped in the bud. Elder brother is right.
Making a judgment now is still too early. Is that so? When the shamanist went in to examine her just now, all of you saw it clearly. Li Suzu's expression clearly showed a guilty conscience. In my opinion, this matter is almost certainly true. Clan leader, you absolutely must not abuse your power for personal gain.
Reporting to the clan leader, clan elder, news has come from the sacred land. A sacred envoy is about to arrive in the Miao domain. What? The Serpent Sovereign has not left the sacred land for 800 years. Is this matter true? Your subordinate dares not speak nonsense.
We have already investigated and confirmed. Miss Suzu is not a virgin. Please, clan leaders, enter.
Audacious and reckless. You will surely fall into the 10,000 snake pit.
I'd like to see who dares.
Who is it? How dare you play tricks in front of this old man?
Today, without this lord's permission, no one shall harm a single hair on her head.
Your Excellency, I don't care who you are. If you are visiting my Miao domain as a guest, my Miao domain will certainly treat you with courtesy. However, if you interfere in the domestic affairs of my Miao domain, then do not blame this old man for being impolite.
What this lord said. Did you not hear it?
I don't care who you are.
The film was
This is the Miao domain. If you dare commit violence here, are you seeking death?
Although this lord does not strike women, if you continue to chatter nosily, this lord does not mind acting on behalf of your elders to give you a proper lesson.
Shut up. You have no right to speak here. Esteemed young friend, we are currently handling some miscellaneous clan affairs. Emotions are inevitably running high. We hope you can be lenient. and release our colleague here.
This is how you should behave.
Young friend. Since you are an honored guest, might you tell us your name?
This lord is. I am about to transform into a dragon. If I reveal my identity, I fear it will bring disaster upon my wife. It seems I can only, after surviving the dragon tribulation, tell her my identity then. 100,000 mountains. Sacred land envoy.
We pay our respects to the Sacred Land Envoy.
Rise.
Unfair, this is unfair. Everything was clearly ready. All that was left was to crush that villainous Suzu. Why would the Sacred Envoy pretend to help her?
The Sacred Envoy has not visited the Miao domain for a century. This visit is it because of the person inside the house who has disgraced the family name.
What are you? This lord's affairs. Do they require reporting to you?
This humble one dares not.
Madam, last night you were still a little wildcat. How is it that after just a few hours, you have become so docile? Could it be that your husband did not serve you well enough last night, which caused this?
It's you.
Correct. It is your husband.
You must not be rude to the Sacred Envoy.
He is the Sacred Envoy.
Wife, don't forget. So many people are watching. Are you trying to, in front of everyone, clarify our relationship?
Even if you are the Sacred Envoy, I will absolutely not tolerate this insult.
Reporting to the elders, it has just been verified that Miss Suzu is indeed a virgin. How is this possible? Impossible. You were just inside the room, saying she was no longer intact. Why, as soon as we entered, you said there was no issue? You? Must have been bribed. Miss Mingju, watch your words. Slandering a Miao shamaness? Are you trying to oppose all female sorcerers? Is it right? Elders, you were just outside the door and heard everything clearly. There must be something suspicious about this too. We cannot easily believe their one-sided testimony.
Then you mean that I'm targeting you without cause and stirring up trouble?
No. Elders.
Silence.
The wager you made earlier. Everyone present heard. If the witch doctor can confirm Suzu's purity, you two, mother and daughter, must willingly enter the 10,000 snake pit to suffer the agony of being bitten by countless snakes.
The 10,000 snake pit.
This is the greatest punishment in our Miao domain, generally used to punish those who have committed heinous crimes.
That damned Miao lunatic, who said 800 years ago to treat the snake tribe kindly, truly treats my words as nonsense.
We beg the Sacred Envoy. Elders, spare our lives. We, mother and daughter, were also wholeheartedly considering the interests of the Miao domain. We beg you to spare us this once. Yes, yes, yes. You are also because the census succession ceremony is imminent and did not want the Miao domain to have a scandal. Is it possible that Suzu is just going to, for no reason, suffer such treatment? Clan law is strict. If we do not properly punish you today, there will be a next time.
In my opinion, this mother and daughter, with hearts of vipers and scorpions, have insulted the snake tribe of the 10,000 snake pit. Let us impose a lighter sentence.
Thank you, Sacred Envoy. Thank you, Sacred Envoy. Suzu, you wait. This time you were lucky. You better pray that you do not fall into my hands next time. Sacred Envoy, they almost ruined my daughter's purity. This old woman disagrees.
Please let me finish. In my opinion, the death penalty can be avoided. But severe punishment is unavoidable. I have the heart-eating goo here. Once ingested, it will awaken at midnight and gnaw at the bone marrow. Let this serve as a minor punishment.
Obeying the sacred envoy's command.
The heart-eating goo. This is the same as throwing me into the 10,000 snake pit. What is the difference?
Well, since it was a request you actively
The
proposed,
film was translated and
then
narrated
let's throw
by
her into the
Media.
10,000 snake pit.
Thank you, Lord Sacred Envoy. Thank you, Lord Sacred Envoy. Miss Suzu, spare my life. Miss Suzu, spare my life.
Heart-eating goo. It has already been prepared for you all. Take it.
Lee Suzu. Don't be so smug. This grudge. I, Li Mingzhu, have noted it down.
I await your revenge.
Since the misunderstanding has been resolved, then prepare for the Holy Saintess succession ceremony 3 days from now.
Sacred Envoy, please proceed.
All right.
Even if you are the sacred envoy of the sacred land, even if you helped me, I, Li Suzu, will absolutely not let you off. A dignified sacred envoy likes to trespass into a woman's boudoir so much.
Trespass. I enter my own wife's boudoir. How can that be called trespassing? That is called sharing a bed.
You scoundrel.
Scoundrel. Last night, my wife was quite delighted.
Let go of me.
I won't let go.
Don't think that just because you helped me, I will be grateful to you. You caused all of this. My life has been ruined by you. You immediately, right now, get out of here.
Wife. The marriage between you and me was already a destined marriage ordained by heaven.
I don't want to hear this. I only know that I don't want to see you again. Please immediately disappear from my life.
But I believe you will accept it someday.
Li Mingzhu's bedroom.
Lee Suzu. I swear to the Goo God. I will fight you relentlessly until death. Mingzhu. Don't worry. Your mother has already thought of a foolproof plan to deal with Lin Shuzhen and her daughter. Mother, what good method do you have? The reason Lee Suzu was able to escape today is nothing more than the arrival of someone from the sacred land. Don't forget, your cousin is Lord Serpent Sovereign's resident sacred envoy in the sacred land. How could I not have thought of that? If cousin steps in, I'll see how that bastard can still show off his power. Exactly. Lord Serpent Sovereign has not entered the mortal world for 1,000 years. Even the Goo God is his junior. The resident sacred envoy of the sacred land is the very heaven of the entire Miao domain, helping you ascend to the position of Senses. It simply couldn't be easier. Now it seems, even if you ascend to the position of Senses, if this mother and daughter do not die, they will inevitably cause harm. After you inherit the position of Senses, plus the grudge of the heart-eating Goo today, they must die. Rest assured, Mother, once I ascend to the position of Senses, I will certainly help you ascend to the matriarch's throne. That old woman, Lin Shujin, will be torn limb from limb.
It really is the tea-spotted butterfly.
The tea-spotted butterfly species is rare, and its nature is gentle. Even with just one day, we can cultivate some affection first, at tomorrow's Saintess ceremony. It can also increase your chances of winning.
Brother Barker, thank you. This kindness, I will forever keep in my heart.
Why are you being so polite with me? The tea-spotted butterfly is easily startled. The immediate priority is to quickly subdue it.
Tea-spotted butterfly, tea-spotted butterfly. Don't be afraid. It will only take a moment.
Merely a tea-spotted butterfly. Even if it is rare. At the Saintess ceremony, it won't give you much chance of winning.
This is all your fault. You scared the tea-spotted butterfly away.
I told you long ago. It's just a mere tea-spotted butterfly, that's all. I can give you a much more precious goo worm.
Haven't you already harmed Suzu badly enough?
Brother Barker, are you all right? I don't need any goo worm from you. I don't want to see you right now.
Don't be so anxious yet. Just take a look first. What is this?
This is the Imperial Heart Goo.
The Imperial Heart Goo. Legend says it possesses the ability to command all goo worms. Only the Serpent Sovereign possesses it. How did you?
That is not what you need to worrying about.
If you stole this from the Serpent Sovereign's dwelling, then I absolutely cannot accept it. If the Serpent Sovereign gets angry, the entire Miao domain and its people will be unable to withstand his wrath.
Don't worry. I guarantee that, if you accept this Imperial Heart Goo, the sacred land will definitely not trouble you.
Then I still cannot accept it. This is too valuable. What is going on?
This precisely shows that the Imperial Heart Goo likes you very much. Even without the master recognition ritual, it makes no difference.
Without the master recognition, I am still able to communicate with the Imperial Heart Goo telepathically. It even said it likes me very much.
This goo worm. I have nurtured it for a full 800 years. The moment it saw Suzu, it immediately turned against me. However, she truly is worthy of being my wife.
With it, at tomorrow's Saintess ceremony, I will definitely be able to surpass Li Mingzhu. In short, thank you.
My wife actually smiled at me. As long as you like it. As long as you need it. Even the stars in the sky. I, the monarch. I will get them for you.
Praise you twice and your true colors show. While there is still time, I will now proceed with the master recognition ritual for the Imperial Goo.
No. I didn't expect this goo worm to have such a strong bond with me. The backlash is actually this powerful.
Fuyuanchi, what's wrong?
Don't worry. This is just my old ailment acting up. I just need to regulate my breathing for a moment.
Looking at him, helping me obtain the Imperial Goo definitely wasn't that simple. Did I used to treat him a bit too harshly?
Here, thank you for helping Suzu. This pill was refined by my family, using 99 types of herbs. Refined. It can help your injuries heal faster.
I don't like owing favors to others. Besides, this pill of yours, in the eyes of this monarch, is not that precious.
You...
Brother Barker, enough. He just has this temper. You don't need to mind him.
The film
Are you
was translated and
worrying about
narrated
me?
by M Media.
I am absolutely not worrying about you.
I warn you. No matter what your intentions are, getting close to Suzu. Keep your distance from her, otherwise, I, Baki, swear, I will ensure you die a gruesome death.
Then let me also offer you a piece of advice. You have already consecutively twice shown disrespect to this lord. If there is a third time, this lord will make you, and even your entire clan, perish.
Just you?
Then try it.
The Imperial Goo has finally recognized me as its master.
Meow domain altar.
Serpent sovereign above. Goo God protect us. The Millennial Meow Domains. 16th Saintess Selection Competition will commence after half an incense sticks time.
Mother, have you truly already told cousin everything? We absolutely cannot afford any mistakes. Rest assured, there will absolutely be no accidents.
And the Saintess, upon succession, her status will be above that of the clan leader, leading our entire Meow domain to renewed glory. A few days ago, news arrived from the sacred land that this time, the sacred envoy will be dispatched to celebrate the grand ceremony with us. Please welcome the sacred envoy.
Lingzi, sacred envoy, sacred land.
The Serpent Sovereign greatly values this Saintess ceremony and specially dispatched me to attend following the Serpent Sovereign's decree.
Following the Serpent Sovereign's decree, the new sacred envoy of Sacred Land, being able to represent the Serpent Sovereign and come here, it seems their status in the Sacred Land must certainly be high. Then what is Fuyuanchi's true identity?
This is the demeanor of the Sacred Land Sacred Envoy. Perhaps we can also take this opportunity to ascertain that person's true identity.
No matter what his identity is, the fact is that he has not harmed us. It is a fact. We should still refrain from making wild guesses.
My wife is right. Do not judge a gentleman's character with the mind of a petty person.
Since when was Suzu your wife? Don't talk nonsense.
There is a type of fate called destiny. Mundane mortals like you would not understand.
Why does this person always say things that are so provoking? Childish fool.
The auspicious time is approaching. Let's begin the first segment. Reporting to the Sacred Envoy. Before the Saintess ceremony commences, our clan still has one important matter. That must be announced in front of all the Meow people. Make an announcement. Then please proceed first. Before the start of the Saintess ceremony, due to Lee Susu's status as prospective Saintess, her 9 marriage attempts have all failed to be approved. It has been confirmed that she has been cursed by the Goo god. Therefore, we hereby order the stripping of her prospective Saintess status.
I heard long ago that the prospective Saintess was cursed by the Goo god, unable to marry for life. It is actually true. No wonder men who see her immediately like her. I was quite envious of her earlier. It turns out to be a punishment.
Suzu, no matter what your current status is, or what the future holds, I will stay by your side.
I do not want to harm you.
Rest assured. With me here. The position of Saintess. No one will take it away today.
Lord. For hundreds of years, the Lord has never left his cave dwelling. And now that he is about to transform into a dragon, it is even less likely. The will of the Goo god cannot be defied. Lee Susu, do you acknowledge this?
I acknowledge it. Mother, I am sorry. Suzu has disgraced you.
Lee Susu, don't you usually rely on your status as prospective Saintess to be extremely arrogant? Now, all the Meow people know that you are a disaster. If it were me, how could I still have the face to continue staying at this grand ceremony?
Lee Mingju, shut your mouth. Suzu is, after all, your half-sister.
I am truly sorry. But I, Lee Mingju, do not have a sister cursed by the Goo god.
You.
Brother Barker, Mingju is right. I do not have the qualifications to stay here anymore. Why are you still stopping me?
Don't you forget. You still have a trump card. As long as the Imperial Goo appears, I guarantee you will secure the position of Saintess. Suzu being cursed by the Goo god is inherently just the one-sided word of the witch doctor. If Suzu receives the support of the sacred land, then her status as prospective Saintess will not be stripped away, right?
The recognition of the sacred land, the status of the Serpent Sovereign, is even more revered than the Goo god. How is this possible? Sacred land recognition is equivalent to the acknowledgement of Lord Serpent Sovereign. What virtue and ability does Lee Susu possess? This is truly wishful thinking. That's right. The sacred envoy is here, but he has never mentioned this matter.
Then how do you prove that Lee Susu is recognized by the sacred land?
Suzu's lifebound goo worm is sufficient proof.
A mere goo worm. And you expect the sacred land to acknowledge the position of Saintess? Do you think it is the Serpent Sovereign's Imperial Goo?
Exactly. I think you all cannot handle the shock. You have gone mad, haven't you? What a joke. What don't you suggest? The Serpent Sovereign will come today to support you?
Suzu, the matter of the Imperial Goo is full of suspicion. If we oppose the presentation of the Imperial Goo, cannot give a reasonable explanation, not only will you no longer be able to sit on the position of Saintess, even we will be implicated by him.
Does he really have a way to resolve the source of the Imperial Goo?
It seems you still have some knowledge. You know you must rely on goo forms to gain the support of the sacred land. Only the Imperial Goo. Once the Imperial Goo appears, other goo forms can only submit.
My ice crystal silkworm, my widow spider, my black stone goo.
The power of the Imperial Goo is so immense.
This is actually Lord Serpent Sovereign's Imperial Goo.
Now, does she possess this qualification?
The film was translated and narrated
This is impossible.
by
In Lee
Amelia.
Susu's hands. How could there possibly be the Imperial Goo? Absolutely correct. It is the Imperial Goo. If Suzu gains the appreciation of the sacred land, then forget about the position of Sangsis. Even the entire Miao domain. I'm afraid no one would dare to question it even slightly. How could this be? She clearly is a woman cursed by the Goo god. How can she be worthy of receiving the appreciation of the Serpent Sovereign? She is qualified to be recognized as a master by the Imperial Goo.
Seeing the Imperial Goo is like seeing the Serpent Sovereign. Convey the Serpent Sovereign's edict.
Lord Serpent Sovereign's edict. Ling Zhao, sacred envoy of the sacred land, receives the edict.
We
We
receive Lord Serpent Sovereign's edict.
receive Lord Serpent Sovereign's edict.
By decree, the daughter of the Miao clan leader, Lee Suzu, is appointed as the new saintess.
This is indeed the tone of Lord Serpent Sovereign. It seems to be true. These two fools. If they offend the new saintess, the Serpent Sovereign will be enraged, and I will also be implicated.
The might of the Imperial Goo is actually so powerful. I, Beggar, also want to be a man like the Serpent Sovereign.
I'm sorry, in this lifetime, you will never have that possibility. Wife, is this gift from your husband satisfactory to you?
I feel a bit confused right now. Like I'm dreaming.
I don't believe it.
Shut up and kneel down immediately.
I dare to assert that Lee Susu's Imperial Goo was stolen.
Stolen.
Sacred Envoy, please observe clearly. I am Lee Susu's younger sister. I grew up with her since childhood. I have never heard of her having any dealings with the sacred land, let alone being able to gain the favor of the Serpent Sovereign and be gifted the Imperial Goo. That's right, she is a woman cursed by the Goo god. How can she be worthy of catching the Serpent Sovereign's eye? My daughter is pure and kind-hearted. Why can she not receive the Serpent Sovereign's favor? Sacred Envoy, I implore you. You absolutely must not lightly believe the biased words of this mother and daughter.
What my cousin says is very reasonable. The Serpent Sovereign is extremely cold and indifferent. How could he possibly bestow such a supreme treasure? How dare you, Lee Suzu? You stole the Serpent Sovereign's supreme treasure. Do you admit your guilt?
I did not.
Fu Yuanqi, this is all your fault. If anything happens to Suzu, I will never forgive you.
You don't need to tell me that.
The matter is settled and the evidence is conclusive. Do you still intend to quibble? Guards, hand them over to the three great protectors and the dragon attendant for judgment.
Wait.
And you? I care not who you are. You two individuals share the same crime. Both of you shall be escorted to the sacred land. Sacred envoy, wait a moment. This old man has a doubt. Speak. This person also claims to be a sacred envoy and comes from the sacred land just like the sacred envoy. Do you not recognize him? What? Someone dares to impersonate a sacred envoy?
Impersonation. Well, Lee Suzu, your crime is now compounded. 10 lives will not suffice for your death. Since the matter has come to this, it is all because this old woman failed to raise her daughter properly. I am willing to use this old woman's life to spare my daughter's life.
Mother,
Just you. Do Do you even qualify? Wait until the dragon attendant gives the order. You won't live either. I, the emissary, have been dispatched by the sacred land to attend the prospective Saintess ceremony, to discuss resistance against the Wolf Clan invasion. Yet I never expected to encounter such an absurd incident. Now, I, the emissary, declare the chosen prospective Saintess is none other than Li Mingju.
Everything is over. I have finally become the prospective senses of the Miao domain. Li Suzu, did you not expect this? In the end, you still lost to me, Li Mingju. Remember to be reborn into a better life next time, and stop opposing this prospective senses.
If any of you wishes to harm Suzu, you must first get past me.
Baka! Are you insane? You dare oppose the sacred land? Your entire family must wish to perish. Nephew Baka, stop quickly. You absolutely must calm down. Sacred envoy? Baka and Li Suzu have been childhood sweethearts since they were young. Regarding this matter, he must also be involved. Following the principle of not letting a mistake go unpunished, they should be taken together and brought to the sacred land for interrogation.
That makes sense. I didn't expect there would be another traitor who would willingly step forward. This saves me, the emissary, quite a bit of trouble. Since internal unrest has begun in the Miao domain, all participants shall be executed without mercy.
It seems that these past few centuries, I have been too lenient towards the dragon attendants. Even someone like this can serve as a sacred envoy sacred land.
Fu Yuanji, cease.
Who dares to disrespect my lord?
Why are you only arriving now? It seems previously, I was too lenient towards you, resulting in such negligence.
My lord, please see clearly. It was because you previously punished your subordinate to go to the penance cliff. After learning of the situation, I rushed here without delay.
Then why was your speed so slow? I will add 10 more years to your penance cliff solitary penance.
Greetings, Lord Dragon Attendant. Your humble subordinate has something to report, just now. Do you know what you have done? Miss Suzu is the most honored guest of our Miao domain. No. But just now, they clearly. Blind fool, if it weren't for the fact that the Lord is about to transform into a dragon, and does not wish to reveal his identity, I would definitely kill you.
Lord Dragon Attendant, do not be deceived.
The film
This
was
woman,
translated
she's a calamity.
and narrated by M Media.
If you dare again to Miss Suzu, speak disrespectfully. Watch out, I will flay you alive. You vile woman, you almost caused me to offend the Lord Dragon Attendant. You are the true harbinger of disaster. Lord Dragon Attendant. Your humble servant was blind and almost believed slanderous words. I implore Lord Dragon Attendant to say a few good words for me before Lord Serpent Sovereign. After this envoy finishes dealing with these matters, I will punish you by sending you to the penance cliff for 30 years of solitary penance. As you command. May I ask if Miss Suzu is satisfied with this resolution?
I, Lord Dragon Attendant. Who is Lord Serpent Sovereign's personal guard? Why are you treating me with such courtesy? Could it be that everything is because of him?
Miss Suzu, please rest assured. With me here today, these people, not a single one of them, dares to be presumptuous towards Miss Suzu.
Lord Dragon Attendant. May I ask you a question?
Please speak, Miss Suzu.
I do not know. The envoys of the sacred land. Why do you treat me so well?
Naturally, it is because of Lord Serpent Sovereign.
Lord Serpent Sovereign?
That is correct. When the time is right, Lord Serpent Sovereign will appear to meet with you. The Lord must be praising me internally.
It seems 10 years of solitary penance is still too short. How dare you in front of this lord. Take matters into your own hands.
Lord Serpent Sovereign. How is this possible? She is a calamity. How could she catch Lord Serpent Sovereign's eye? Exactly. Lord Serpent Sovereign, if you were to fancy a woman. Impossible. It's Lee Suzu. It should definitely be our Mingju.
My patience has reached its limit. I spared your lives before, because our Serpent Sovereign is merciful. Now, even if the Goo God were alive, he couldn't save you.
Dragon attendant, spare me. This has nothing to do with me. Yes. Sacred envoy. It's the old woman's fault. It has nothing to do with my daughter. That's right. It's all my mother's fault. It has nothing to do with me. Mingju. Dragon attendant, please see clearly. All of this was instigated by my mother. It has nothing to do with me.
Li Mingju, are you crazy? This old woman is your own mother. How can you treat her like this?
To save her own life, she actually pushed her own biological mother out. How shameless. Fortunately, she's not our prospective senses. Otherwise, the entire Mia domain would be disgraced.
You audacious sinner. How dare you do this?
Disloyal and unfilial.
No matter what Aunt One is like, she's doing it for your own good. Are you not afraid that the Goo God will be furious and send down punishment?
So what? She is my mother. She should sacrifice herself for me. It's not me who hurt my mother. It's you. You are pressing us, mother and daughter, at every step. Yes. The mistakes I made in the past were all my own fault. I was wrong.
Dragon attendant. These two people hurt Miss Suzu. Please hand them over to me for disposal.
Ling Xiao is my distant cousin. I absolutely cannot fall into his hands. Dragon attendant, please hand me over to the Serpent Sovereign for disposal. Don't hand me over to the secret envoy stationed here.
Miss Suzu, what do you think?
I agree.
Lee Suzu, how dare you? Let go of your stinky hand.
I thought that you were my half-sister and didn't want to harm family. But you keep pushing your luck. I didn't want to go too far. I only wanted to punish you with the heart-eating goo. But you still want to provoke me. You vicious woman. You even harm your own biological mother. I think the real disaster for the Miao domain is you.
I didn't expect my wife to have such a fiery side.
The Serpent Sovereign will have his hands full in the future.
I thought she was so tough. She couldn't take it after only a few hits.
Since things have come to this, from today onwards, Miss Lee Suzu will serve as our Miao domains. The new Saintess. Greetings to the Saintess.
Greetings to the Saints.
Suzu, congratulations. You finally got what you wished for and became the Saintess.
Thank you. I still have matters to attend to. I will leave for a moment. Fuyuanchi, come with me for a moment.
I told you long ago. Don't even think about taking Suzu away from me.
You bastard.
Everyone is at the ceremony site. I know my dear couldn't wait. But there's no need to be so cautious.
What do you mean couldn't wait? What are you thinking in your head?
Isn't that so?
Fuyuanchi, I already know. You are the Serpent Sovereign, aren't you?
How did you find out?
You really are the Serpent Sovereign.
So you were deliberately trying to trick me. How could I possibly be the Serpent Sovereign? However, what you just said is correct. I have a connection with the Serpent Sovereign. I'm his great protector. Named Kingy. This time, I am also patrolling the Meow domain for him.
Really? You're not lying to me.
Of course it's true. I swear to my dear. If there is a single false word, may the Goo God send down 10,000 bolts of divine thunder as punishment.
Can't I just believe you? You don't need to curse yourself like that.
My dear, I apologize. I am about to transform into a dragon, and cannot easily reveal my identity. Even if you gave the Meow lunatic 100 times the courage, he wouldn't dare punish me.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Fu Yuanqi. You asked the Serpent Sovereign for the Imperial Heart Goo. It surely wasn't that simple, was it?
Actually,
Thank you. Actually, I am not worthy of you.
It is I who should apologize to you. Those 9 marriages.
You have the nerve to bring that up. If it weren't for you, where would I get so many troubles?
I told you already. The bond of marriage between us was arranged by the matchmaker God, a destiny decreed by heaven. You can only be my wife. If you marry any other man, the groom will suffer divine retribution. And
what?
the curse of the Goo God. Meow lunatic. You just take the blame for this.
Is there really a curse from the Goo God?
However, the curse of the Goo God. It is also the groom who tries to steal the marriage bond from heaven. It has nothing to do with you.
I knew it wasn't my fault. I am not a disaster. Why are you only telling me now?
You were never a disaster. It's also my fault for not intervening in time and allowing you to endure so much suffering.
It's all your fault. All of this is your fault.
Suzu, I have good news. Suzu. Fu Yuanqi, let go of Suzu.
Brother Beggar. Why are you here?
He probably fears that we, alone man and woman, might be doing something in the room.
Shut up.
Suzu, why are you standing so close to him? Did he force you? Don't worry, I am here.
It's not his fault. Is there something you need me for?
Li Mingju and Chen Xuan have already been taken away by Ling Zhao. The chief wants you to go over.
All right. Give me half an incense stick's time. I will go immediately. I still have something I want to discuss with Fu Yuanqi. You should leave first.
Suzu, his identity is still unclear. You must be extremely careful. Do not fall for his scheme.
I know what I am doing.
Enough. She has asked you to leave. So stop lingering here.
You!
Fu Yuanqi, what are you doing? Put me down.
All right. Now that the misunderstanding is resolved, and you no longer blame me, it is time to fulfill a wife's duty.
Put me down. Fu Yuanqi, put me down.
Didn't you already agree to forgive me? Then let us do what a husband and wife should do. What is wrong with that?
Mother is still waiting for me. If that happens, how embarrassing it will be.
It must be Beggar. Afraid that I would devour you. Who deliberately found an excuse to check on a situation. It does not matter.
Fu Yuanqi. Are we truly a match destined by heaven?
Do you not believe it?
I am just afraid that if we marry, you will be in danger.
I am not afraid.
The film was translated and narrated
After
by
one
an
2-hour
envoy.
period.
Fu Yuanqi. We should go find mother now.
Okay. I will go with you. At this moment, you should be calling me husband.
Fu Yuanqi. I do not want to. Husband. Can't I just call you husband?
Greetings, senses.
No need to be polite. Is mother inside?
The chief is inside. She has been waiting for you for 1 2-hour period.
Look at you. I told you. Do not let yourself waste time. Now, this will definitely make mother laugh at us.
We are husband and wife. So what?
The Chief's Hall.
Mother. You called for me.
After consulting with the elders, we jointly decided that the Miao domain will provide the betrothal gifts, and you will be married to Serpent Sovereign, to be a concubine.
For the Serpent Sovereign. To be a concubine.
Concubine.
That's right. When the dragon attendant left, he stated, the Serpent Sovereign values you highly.
Suzu, you have now succeeded. As the senses of the Miao domain, the misfortune upon you remains a problem. Only by marrying the Serpent Sovereign and becoming his concubine can you truly be married.
The
Mother,
film was
Clan
translated
elders,
and
please forgive
narrated by
Suzu for being
Emilia.
unable to agree.
You won't agree? The moment you succeeded as Saintess, from that moment on, your life, your body, was handed over to the millions of Miao people in the Miao domain. Becoming the Serpent Sovereign's concubine is a blessing you've cultivated over 8 lifetimes. Do not be ungrateful.
Suzu, this is the fate of women in the Miao domain. We cannot defy it.
The fate of women in the Miao domain. I won't listen. When I was still the prospective saintess, mother, you said that for the sake of the Miao domain, I must marry. I agreed. Now I still cannot choose my own life.
Shut up immediately. There are so many outsiders here. Speaking like that, how improper.
Am I wrong in what I said? We are women. That's true. But we also possess the ability to think independently. We are not animals that mate randomly. If we don't rely on those men, can we not survive? Mother. Suzu already has someone I like. Therefore, it is impossible for me to marry the Serpent Sovereign as a concubine.
Actually, everyone doesn't need to be like this.
Shut up.
Shut up!
Dragon attendant, you bastard, even as you left, you dug such a huge pit for this lore.
Whether you agree or not, you will know later. Mother, This is all for your own good. I've prepared all the generous gifts. Tomorrow, I will personally send someone to escort you to the Serpent Sovereign's sacred land.
Suzu. Suzu.
I absolutely cannot sit here and wait for death. I must find a way to escape sacred land.
Where are you going?
His eyes. Why do they feel so familiar to me?
The Saintess has not yet consummated the marriage with this lore. Where are you planning to go?
What should I do? If I am discovered escaping, Mother will definitely be implicated because of me. I am not familiar with this place. I wanted to look around.
I see. It seems the Saintess is trying to find an opportunity to escape.
Of course not. Lord Serpent Sovereign favors Suzu. It's Suzu's blessing.
Saintess. The night is long. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
Of course, to be with this lord. On our wedding night. To consummate the marriage with this lord.
Well, about that. Suzu is not feeling well today. I wonder if...
Inside this lord's dwelling, I happen to have specially refined pills. This beautiful moment will absolutely not be delayed.
What should I do? Lord Serpent Sovereign. I should just be honest with you.
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Suzu already has someone I love. He is in my heart. This marriage was also forced by my mother.
In this world, is there a better man than this lord?
That's right.
It seems, in her heart, she would rather offend the high and mighty Serpent Sovereign than give up on me. Very well. Then this lord shall see if he has the to steal this lord's woman.
Lord Serpent Sovereign. His aura is terrifying. I must find a way to escape this place.
Wife?
People from your sacred land. Do they walk without making any sound?
It's because my wife was too engrossed in thought.
Are you crazy? The Serpent Sovereign just left. If he finds out, you won't be able to save your life, even if you had 10.
When I learned you were marrying the Serpent Sovereign, I couldn't care about anything else.
Let go of me, Fu Yuanqi. My marriage to the Serpent Sovereign was my mother's decision. Neither you nor I can change it. If the Serpent Sovereign discovers this, you will surely not survive. The entire Miao Domain clan will be implicated.
I'm not afraid.
But I am afraid.
Should I reveal my true identity to Suzu? But if I do this, transforming into a dragon is imminent. Trust me. Even if I take you away, the Serpent Sovereign will not punish me.
He is the Serpent Sovereign. His word is law. He doesn't need to show respect to anyone. You.
Trust me.
I can go with you. But you must tell me what your identity truly is in the sacred land.
Really? Can I no longer hide it? Me? I am the Serpent Sovereigns, one of the 3 great protectors Haven't I told you already?
The three great protectors are the Serpent Sovereign's personal guards. Then you should understand even more the seriousness of this matter. But you don't care. Furthermore, towards the Serpent Sovereign, you have never shown even half a measure of respect. Could it be that
I'm finished.
you are the Serpent Sovereign's illegitimate son?
How is that possible? I am who I am. As for why I am not afraid of the Serpent Sovereign, it is because I am his most trusted confidant. Or even a friend. I like you. He will only bless me.
Really?
Absolutely true. Just follow me and leave. Leave the aftermath to me. No problem. Hurry up and go. If we don't leave now, it will be too late. Now, we have finally run out of the sacred land's boundaries. We are completely safe now.
I always feel that it's not that simple.
Even if it's not simple, you have already run out with me. If we go back now, wouldn't that be walking straight into a trap? Let's go.
I see that your lives are over.
Suzu,
Elder, Mother,
I suspected long ago that you would definitely run off with this wild man. However, even if you are the saintess tonight, you cannot be protected.
hurry and leave.
Leave. I, Fuyuanchi, will absolutely not abandon my woman.
I see that no one will leave tonight. Capture them.
I'd like to see who dares.
how can his strength be so great?
As expected of the Sacred Land's sacred envoy, without some real skill, it would indeed be difficult to reach such a high position. However, despite this, I will definitely capture you tonight. Reporting to the Serpent Sovereign will surely bring us great rewards.
I bet you will not only fail to receive a reward, but also bring catastrophic disaster upon Miao Domain.
Utterly absurd.
Suzu, stop being so stubborn and deluded. The one who can help you is only Lord Serpent Sovereign.
I will absolutely not marry a man I do not like.
We women of Miao Domain, which one of us can choose? Our own happiness? Everything is for the people of Miao Domain?
Mother, for the first half of my life, daughter lived for Miao Domain. For the second half of my life, I want to live for myself.
Insolence. Since that is the case, there is no need for further persuasion. Capture them first. What if you are strong in combat? Sacred Envoy Ling Zhao is currently on his way. None of you will be able to leave.
Damn it. Only 3 days remain until the dragon transformation. If I forcefully use my power now, I fear I will be unable to withstand the lightning tribulation net.
You brat. I didn't expect it. You have fallen into the hands of the Sacred Envoy again. Last time, Lord Dragon Attendant was backing you up. This time, you will surely die.
Then go ahead and try. Just a mere watchdog. And you dare to spout nonsense in front of me.
Sacred Envoy Ling Zhao. This person is completely unyielding and possesses great skill. To avoid complications, please make your move quickly.
Wait. Esteemed Sacred Envoy, my daughter was merely deceived, which is why she disrespected the Serpent Sovereign. The
film
one who
was
truly instigated her is
translated and
Fuyuanchi,
narrated by
that disgrace of the
Amnesia.
sacred land. Please only execute the primary culprit and spare my daughter's life.
Rest assured. As long as she is a woman, favored by the Serpent Sovereign, I will naturally spare her life. However, I must cripple her legs.
Fu Yuanqi, you are one of the 3 great protectors of the sacred land. If you flee back to the sacred land now, you might still save your life.
Don't worry. He is no match for me.
Very well. Then let me see what abilities you possess that can save your miserable life.
You overestimate yourself.
You. How are you so strong?
When your soul returns to the underworld, ask the Miao lunatic personally.
Goo God. To utter such arrogant words, the dignity of the Goo God must not be blasphemed. Imperial Heart Goo. This is the power of the Imperial Heart Goo. The Imperial Heart Goo, the king of 10,000 Goo. Even the clan elder is no match for him. Flee quickly.
It's over. Everything is finished. The clan elder has fallen. The sacred land will surely demand accountability. The Miao domain faces utter destruction.
Lingzi. Release my wife.
Let go. The Imperial Heart Goo is not to be trifled with. Did you think I didn't know that?
What do you want?
I don't want anything much. Eat this myriad poison goo, and I will release her.
The myriad poison goo. The Serpent Sovereign once said that within the Miao domain, no one is allowed to refine goo worm that destroy humanity.
So what? Tonight, all of you must die.
All right. I promise you.
Fu Yuanqi, are you insane? This is the myriad poison goo. There is no survival.
Who told you to speak?
I lead it. Now, you can keep your promise and release her.
I didn't expect you to be such a devoted fool.
Fu Yuanqi, don't scare me.
But I'm afraid I never keep promises.
No.
Esteemed Dragon Attendant,
You have finally arrived.
the Dragon Attendant is late. I beg the Lord's forgiveness.
Lord,
You arrived just in time. For illegally using the myriad poison goo, execute him without mercy.
As the Lord commands. Lord. How could he possibly be the Lord? You think that pathetic bit of skill you possess could possibly harm my Lord? Impossible. It makes no sense. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You are the Serpent Sovereign. That is because the Lord is about to undergo dragon transformation. And only 1/10 of his heavenly cultivation remains. Today, even if 100 of you came, you still wouldn't be able to withstand a single move from the Lord. Now, pay for your crime with death.
Wait.
What are the Lord's commands?
Don't you enjoy feeding the myriad poison goo? You must still have some on you. Have him consume them all.
Lord, please spare my life. I truly did not know you were the Lord. Lord, Lord, I dare not do it again. Spare me. Lord.
Your crime, 100%, is hard to forgive.
Miao Domain Matriarch. Greetings, Serpent Sovereign.
I didn't hide it from you intentionally.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? You. Fu Yuanqi. Is the Serpent sovereign?
I just didn't want you to be harmed because of me.
I don't want to hear it.
Lord. Madam. The Lord did not hide it from you intentionally, but rather, the Lord is about to undergo dragon transformation. Previously, for your sake, he severed his connection with the Imperial Goo. And now he has been afflicted by the myriad poison goo. The lightning tribulation has advanced. And it is coming immediately.
Fu Yuanqi. Wake up. I forgive you.
Madam, the most urgent matter now is to quickly send the Lord to the sacred land and prepare for the dragon transformation immediately.
Right. Let's hurry and go. Master Dragon Attendant. How much confidence does he truly have in successfully achieving dragon transformation?
Previously, it was less than
The
5
film
tenths.
was
Now,
translated
because the Lord
and
protected the madam
narrated by
and has
media.
repeatedly suffered severe injuries, I fear only 1/10 remains. Madam, allow your subordinate to speak frankly. The reason the Lord concealed this was entirely to protect you.
I understand now. I know everything now. Fu Yuanqi, I forbid you to die. I forbid you to leave me. No matter who you are, in any case, I forbid you from taking my husband away.
Today, Fu Yuanqi must die.
Mingju. Langjun.
Elder sister, I trust you've been well.
This is all thanks to her. If he hadn't, during the time of your wedding, loudly and publicly announced that he was about to undergo the tribulation, I really wouldn't prepare so early to give you a show today. The mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the oriole behind.
Sister, do you know how much your little sister sacrificed just to wait for this day?
Mingju, you are a person of the Miao domain. How could you collude with Langjun and conspire with him? Aren't you afraid of the Goo God bringing down punishment?
The Goo God? The Goo God is nothing but a lie to deceive ignorant people like you. Otherwise, why has he never appeared?
You are truly insane.
Sister, I believe in the Ling Jin now.
Enough nonsense. Today, I will completely eliminate the Serpent Sovereign, lead the Wolf Clan, and rule the entire Miao domain.
You dream on.
If you dare touch my lord, you must get past me first. I am no longer the person I once was. You should go underground and keep your 3 great protectors company.
Sister, Ling Jin is my husband. Combining the ancient Goo arts of my Miao domain with dual cultivation of demonic and Goo arts, even if the Goo God were reborn, he would not be our match.
Do not touch my madam.
Touch my woman. And you seek death.
Fu Yuanqi. You're awake.
My lord is fine now.
Did you truly think that I, your lord, intentionally leaked the news, but had no preparations whatsoever? The purpose was precisely to make you act.
How is this possible? You were clearly undergoing tribulation. How could you have planned all this?
The 1,000-year foundation of the sacred land is not something you can comprehend.
I don't believe it. You are just bluffing.
1,000 years ago, your Volv clan should have been annihilated by my hand. It was your Volv clan ancestor who knelt before me, your lord, and desperately pleaded. Only then did I, your lord, show great mercy and allow your Volv clan to barely survive. Now is the time for your Volv clan's annihilation.
No matter what hidden moves the Serpent Sovereign has, as long as we kill him, all other schemes will naturally fall apart.
That makes sense. To personally slay the Serpent Sovereign of the Miao domain, I, Lang Jian, will surely be famous throughout history.
Stop.
My dear sister, your opponent should be me.
I will warn you one last time. If you don't stop now, The Goo God will not forgive you.
Then let your little sister tell you this. I, Li Mingzhu, am now a member of the Wolf Clan.
The Imperial Heart Goo.
Since I knew you possessed the Imperial Heart Goo, how could I possibly have made no preparations?
How could this be?
No matter how strong the Imperial Heart Goo is, the Wolf Clan's bewitching powder isn't bad either. At least for half an incense stick's time. It can't move anymore.
Die.
Husband, are you alright?
How are you still able to fight back?
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Fu Yuanqi, I refuse to believe it. A tactic like yours can be used forever.
Then go ahead and try.
Our Wolf Clan has many brave warriors. Today, on Sacred Land Mountain, no one shall be spared. Attack.
No.
Fu Yuanqi, do you think you've won?
Husband, we fell into their trap. Hurry and escape.
Escape.
Husband, what are you trying to do?
I cannot give up. Because, as long as I use the Wolf Clan's secret technique, by taking the women of your Miao domain who possess the Goo God bloodline, and absorbing their vital essence, my power will surely increase greatly.
I am your wedded wife. You cannot do this.
How could I possibly take a woman of your Miao domain as my wife? That is simply a joke. In order to achieve our tribe's great ambition of dominating the Miao domain, anyone can be sacrificed. Even I can be. Langjun, you cannot win. Your Wolf Clan cannot dominate the Miao domain. If you dare touch the Goo God's descendant again, no one will be able to save you.
Let go of my sister.
From the moment I began preparations, I made up my mind. If I do not succeed, I shall die for the cause.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Mingzhu.
Sister, I beg you. Save me.
If you had known this earlier, why did you act as you did? Your marriage to Lang Jun was like seeking skin from a tiger.
I know I was wrong. I will never dare to do it again. I don't want to die.
The divine technique is complete. I will be the most powerful person in the entire Miao domain.
You are delusional. Mingzhu, what's wrong? Mingzhu, don't scare Mother. Mingzhu! Mother? Daughter knows I was wrong. I shouldn't have betrayed the Miao domain. All of this is my own doing. It's all my fault. I spoiled you too much.
You came just in time. I can wipe you all out now.
These outsiders trespassed into the forbidden land of the Miao domain, disturbing the Lord. Kill! Kill!
Kill.
How could Ling Jun suddenly possess such powerful strength?
He used the Wolf Clan's secret technique to absorb Mingzhu's entire vital essence, which is why his power increased so greatly.
How dare you touch my daughter? I'll fight you to the death.
You seek death. As expected, the people of your Miao domain are all natural vessels.
Mother, don't scare me. Mingzhu cannot be without Mother. Lingjun, I'm going to kill you.
Just you. This is utterly infuriating. All must die. You all must die. The Lord has successfully transformed into a dragon.
I knew it. He must be all right.
Serpent Sovereign, the dragon transformation was successful. We respectfully welcome the Dragon Lord.
You seem to just say, who must die today?
How is this possible? Based on your injuries, it is absolutely impossible for you to succeed in the dragon transformation.
A frog in a well like you naturally wouldn't understand. Imperial Goo.
How could I possibly lose? That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
You are finally all right.
Of course. How could I possibly deceive you?
Fuyuanchi,
Lord,
what happened to you?
Dragon transformation was already extremely dangerous. And then encountering Langjun forcefully caused an unexpected increase in power. I failed the tribulation.
It's all my fault. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have failed the tribulation. I am a calamity.
You are not a calamity. Never have been. In my heart, you are the best wife. In my entire life, Fuyuanchi, having you as my wife is my greatest blessing.
Fuyuanchi, please don't leave me, okay? Only you would not mind any of my flaws.
I am sorry. I accompanied you for 9 lifetimes, but in this lifetime, I must break my promise.
Dragon attendant.
Madam, please speak.
I want to know about the 10 lifetimes of marriage between Fuyuanchi and me. What exactly happened?
All right.
My wings are broken. Is there any kind person passing by who can save me?
At the beginning of life, nature is inherently good. This human knowledge is truly difficult to understand. I wouldn't have come to study it if I had known earlier. This is so troublesome.
Kind person, can you please save me?
Were you calling me just now?
Yes. It was this young lady.
What is your name? How did your wings get so damaged?
This young lady is called Suzu. It was just an accident.
Suzu. I, the Lord, saved you just now. Otherwise, you would have died. Hurry up and say thank you.
This young lady won't say it. Won't say it.
If you don't say it, I won't take you back.
If that is the case, Dragon Lord, this is the first time meeting Suzu.
It can be said that if Lord Dragon hadn't just entered the world and saved the madam, the madam's life would likely have been in danger.
I see. The first time we met, he saved me.
Until the 8th lifetime. At that time, the sovereign attacked the wolf clan and almost perished completely. Later, he met a young Meow girl. You, madam, saved him.
Fortunately, they didn't catch up.
Imperial Heart Goo. I finally found you. Now that I return to the Miao domain, father and mother will surely be overjoyed. The position of
The
Saintess
film
this
was
term
translated
will definitely
and
belong to
narrated
me.
by Media.
Who are you?
I am severely injured. Take me to the sacred land. After you complete this, I will satisfy any condition you have.
Really?
Truly.
All right then. This is the Imperial Heart Goo, the king of 10,000 goo. This is something I finally managed to find. It can heal your injuries.
What is your name?
My name is Suzu.
Suzu.
The Imperial Heart Goo is my natal goo worm.
That's right. Later, the sovereign and the lady married. And only then did the Imperial Heart Goo return to the sovereign's possession.
No wonder. The Imperial Heart Goo, as the most powerful goo worm, would not easily recognize a master or develop affection for any stranger. When I recognized it back then, I didn't find anything unusual.
That is precisely the case. Because the madam reincarnated later. Bloodline changed. Which is why the sovereign suffered a backlash.
Then why did Suzu get cursed by the goo god and thus be unable to marry anyone?
Well, this must be explained starting from the 8th lifetime.
Wife! I'm back. Since we are already married, why don't we drink the nuptial cup first?
Suzu will follow husband's arrangements.
Miss Suzu, how does this wine taste?
What wine? Ju. Today is my wedding day. Why are you in my room?
Of course I am here. To find my beloved.
You too.
Therefore, to prevent you from disturbing us and competing for the position of Saintess, just die.
You poisoned the wine.
I, Lin Tao, have always, from beginning to end, only loved Mingju alone. It was you who forced your way into our lives. If it weren't for marrying you, to obtain the position of clan leader, you don't even have the right to marry me. None.
So, everything was just wishful thinking on my part. Lin Tao. Even if I, Suzu, become a ghost, I will never let you go.
Then I shall wait. I was able to kill you once. Also, I can take your life a second time.
What happened to you? Suzu. Suzu. You'll be fine. Take the antidote pill. You will definitely be fine.
Who are you? Why do I feel so familiar with you?
I am your husband. Fuyuanchi. I am sorry. In this life, I arrived too late.
Then let us make a pact. In the next life, we shall meet again.
Who are you? Do you know where this place is? How dare you?
Died.
Who are you? How can you be so powerful?
The Lord of the Sacred Land of Miao Domain. Serpent Sovereign.
Serpent Sovereign. The Serpent Sovereign is actually Lee Suzu's husband. I refuse to accept this.
I, Fuyuanchi, swear by the Serpent
Film was
Sovereign, Lord of the
translated
100,000
and
mountains.
Narrated by M Media.
Any man who dares touch Suzu shall die.
So that's how it is. My daughter was not cursed by the Goo God.
Madam, she has never been cursed by the Goo God. The Goo God would not dare curse Madam. All of this was merely the Lord's way of protecting Madam. If anyone dared to do so, they would be dragged down by the Lord from another world and captured, destroyed.
Therefore, all of this was done by him to protect me.
In this world, there is no one who loves you more than he does. Until this life, the Lord awoke from his seclusion.
I am sorry. I misunderstood you. I failed to understand your painstaking efforts.
Lord, what is going on?
My wife. Everything you just said to me. Husband has heard it all.
I must be dreaming, right?
How could your husband bear to leave you?
Lord, what is going on? Didn't you clearly dissipate and revert to your true form?
The love of my wife moved to heavens. They allowed me to return to complete our 10-lifetime marital destiny with my wife.
Since the Dragon Lord loves Suzu so much, why don't we complete the wedding today?
Good. In this life, there will be no one left to obstruct Madam and the Lord.
My wife. What do you say?
I do.
Ten lifetimes. A full 10 lifetimes. This Lord, I, your husband, have never held a formal wedding ceremony with my wife. This has always been a regret in my heart. In this life, it is finally complete.
Enough. So many people are watching us. And you're the Dragon Lord. Have you no shame?
I, your lordship, transformed into a dragon long ago. My power shakes the heavens. Who dares mock me?
Yes. In the whole world. You are the most powerful.
The auspicious hour has arrived. Please, your lordship and madam, bow once to Mother Earth. Please, your lordship and madam, bow twice to the heavens. The third bow. The husband and wife bow to each other. The ceremony is complete.
Husband, why do you keep staring at me?
A 9-lifetime bond, destined by fate, tied by the matchmaker God. Yet, I, your husband, find that I can never gaze upon my wife enough.
The future holds much time. I can keep looking until you tire of it.
I will never tire of it. Even if we had 10 more lifetimes, I, your husband, would not tire. The night is long. I, your husband, intend to collect The principal and interest.